Welcome to our reality, everyone. I don't know why you're here, but I'm glad you are because tonight we have not one, but two Big Brother 26 premiere episodes to go over. We have 16 brand new house guests. We have one not even real person that is also in the game as well that we're going to get into, and a whole slew of twists, advantages, disadvantages. What have you? We got a lot to go over is really what I'm saying. And we're live. We're here live to talk about it all. We got the chat open. We got everybody here. So let's get into it. My name is Barrett. If you're joining us for the very first time, I am joined by my esteemed Big Brother colleagues, the Nick City, the Zach Perez, and the lovely Roxy Hotman, here to really just digest the 2 nights of Big Brother 26 that we have experienced so far, and also to dissect it a little bit, the good, the bad, the everything. Unless you didn't think it was bad, then good for you. I'm really happy you watch these premiere episodes and don't find something that you're like about. I applaud you. But this is the first time in a long time, it feels like, that we haven't had a live move-in to talk about something horrendous that happened live on air on live national television to go over. So they did avoid that, but we still have plenty of things to discuss nonetheless, especially the house guests and what we predict might happen in the coming weeks. So with that, I will get the discussion started. And as always, the chat is open. If you have any questions, anything you want to say, so happy you're here, type away. And we can respond to you as we go along. And we'll just have one big, large discussion about the mess. But Nick, I'm going to come to you first since you're right next to me up here on screen. You went to the Big Brother premiere party last night.
I did.
In New York City and had plenty of photos to share that I definitely got really jealous of immediately. But I wanted to ask you first, how was the premiere? And second, how did you feel about the premiere itself? Or I should say, how did you feel about the premiere party and the premiere of Big Brother 26 itself?
Okay, so
make sure to play his interviews that he had with all the house guests.
Yeah, we're gonna cut to all of Nick's interviews right now.
Well. Totally. The party was fun. I think everyone was very lit. I'm not gonna lie. Like, people were very drunk. It was a lot of fun. Taylor did get stuck in an elevator, which was like very crazy because at one point I turned around and there was Taylor Hale. Yes. At one point I turned around and there was a whole fire truck and like firemen like rushing in the building. And I was like, what the fuck is going on? And someone like next to me was like, Taylor Hale stuck in in the elevator, and I was like, what is happening? So it was great. I had a great time. I met Corey in America. I met like all the people I really wanted to meet. So like it was good. Did not pay attention to the episode at all, not gonna lie. It was very loud, so I could not hear a damn thing. Someone that was there was like, oh, like the one girl, she's AI. And I was like, who? Like, I was so confused. Like, I had no idea what was going on. I'm not gonna lie.
Julie's AI.
And so I had to go home and rewatch it. The premiere, oh girl, I don't even know. The AI looks cheap. Like, she needs an upgrade herself.
Still enough to scare me, but whatever.
Yeah. Oh, you forgot to talk about the big news. Corey Wartenberger has watched our podcast.
Corey, yeah. So Corey came over to me. Well, I went over to Corey, I should say, because they were like swarms. Corey in America, a lot of people was trying to meet them. So me and my friend, we go over to them, and Corey was like, "You do a podcast," and I was literally like, I literally could not believe that like those words came out of his mouth.
What if he just said it to everyone?
You probably would have been right for 80% of them too. That's the best part.
Exactly.
Yeah. So I was a little starstruck for a second. Oh, like, look at him, what a king. And that's my friend Emily that's with us. We had a great time.
She's the 17th house.
I could have probably prepared for this and put it actually on the StreamYard, but I did not think this through when I probably should.
Okay.
I want to go next year.
We love Corey in America. And I literally ended every podcast last year by saying we love America. So just saying.
There you go. That's putting in the work and it paying off, Nick.
Exactly.
Zach, I'm going to come to you next because we've had, I feel like you have a lot of thoughts to really get into for these 2 hours of Big Brother that we have seen already. So I just also want to get your general thoughts before we really delve into it. Just what are you feeling overall now that we've found 2 nights of madness with Big Brother 26?
I mean, honestly, if I wasn't a fan, I wouldn't watch the premiere episode. Only reason why is just to meet these people and like get to know them. Everything else is always just a hot ass fucking mess.
There you go.
It's
That's
just
the headline.
yeah. The AI of it all, like deep fakes. It was a lot. Like Nick and everyone else was saying, it's hard for us to share this because of the thumbnail, but they are literal scenes that are in the episode, and I try to defend this show so hard, but it's hard for me to whenever they do this type of shit.
Okay, I'll give credit where credit is due. I thoroughly enjoyed Rubina and Angela just spinning about for a while. I love the brat edit with Angela. I'll try to find that later. There's a lot of things that I loved about that competition, but overall, you're right. Premiere nights, historically now, ever since the live move-ins and really beyond that, we've had just these moments that are like, at what and how in the world do these producers think that at any point someone randomly turning this show on is going to be like, you know what? This is for me. These people putting on jewelry for 5 minutes in a row as a competition back in BB23.
Forgot about that.
This is
is
my vibe. And then of course the exploding toilets as well for that one. And then also, I mean, the AI twist is one thing though for this season to
wait. What about Goopopoulos?
Gookopolis, yes. Who could forget Gookopolis? But yeah, that's just the consistent thing with these premiere nights. But Roxy, I'm gonna get to you now before we get into this, because your girl Ainsley, turns out she's not real at all. And I just want to get your thoughts, on this, just general thoughts on the AI twist, the BBAI entering the game, and how it could affect things moving forward. How does that make you feel as, someone who has watched every season of this show, since 2000?
Well, not last season.
Except for last season. You didn't get to see Gookopolis.
I didn't. I might go back and watch it, though. But anyway. Well, I feel the same way about this twist as I feel about most twists. I don't like it, but I've just come to accept it. It's Big Brother. It's not that serious. Like, I'm not even embarrassed to admit that. Okay, that's a lie. No, I'm not even embarrassed really to admit that I watch Big Brother, but I would never be like, you have to watch it. Oh my God, it's so good. No, because it's not so good, but it's great. You know what I mean? It's
yeah.
It's not good, but it's fantastic. And honestly, Barrett, I do think somebody could be flipping the channels and see something and go, I'm about to watch this. Like, think about it. Remember in season 12 when Brittany almost lost her life on a slippery wiener?
Yes.
That was what she said.
Of course.
Why would you not want to watch that?
I'm just saying. You make a good point. I guess. Yeah, but are you disappointed your girl Ainsley isn't real though? Is really the question here.
Am I disappointed?
Yeah. Because you saw her.
No, why would I care? She's not my girl. What are you talking about?
Yeah,
she's not even real.
You texted immediately in our chat and said all caps.
Barrett, that was private. Yeah, that's what I said. Everybody knows you're a liar. And a snake, thanks to Nick.
And a frog, and a dove, and a rat. Yeah, all the people. That
everything else.
Okay.
So no, I don't care.
All right, that's fine. We can keep it at that. Maybe at some point you'll care once the BBAI twist really starts kicking into high gear. But
oh my gosh, wait! I didn't even think of what Tom is saying. If people did drafts, it actually had a 17th house guest in it.
That I know that happened to a couple of people that I know. So
I
didn't think about that. We didn't do a draft.
No, we didn't.
still
'Cause
can.
we went 3 hours to talk about how Lisa might or might not be eating celebrities as her occupation. So we didn't have time to do a draft and talk about the twist and talk about any more predictions.
Did we ever get an answer on that?
We didn't. She just said celebrity chef and then fed a few people like some food that she made, and that was the extent of it. Let me.
I can't.
Tom makes another good point. Can we just play Big Brother? This twist and vetoes are convoluted. Yes, America's veto, the deepfake HOH, all the disadvantages that Cedric and Chelsea now have. It's just a mess.
Wait, is his name Cedric?
Cedric, I don't know.
Oh, I
I
think it's Cedric.
Well, I think everyone could just call him Ced.
Let's keep it at said, and then I don't ever have to question this ever again.
I mean,
Okay.
you might be right. I just was like, wait, what? Hi, Jamie.
I think it
Continue.
sounds cooler to say Cedric, but
I do too. Let's just change it. We've changed
Yeah.
Daniel's name before. We
I
can do
know.
it.
It never makes anybody mad when we do that.
Never.
Okay, let's talk about. I don't have any strict structure for this podcast. Who would have thought? But I do have plenty of notes from episode 1 and 2 that go in chronological order, so we can do it like that. Or we could
Okay.
just simply kind of go through big moments. And I liked a lot of tweets, and we could show clips and things like that whatever people want to discuss. But I'll just kind of generally go through, and if we have a point that you want me to shut up and we can really delve into it, just let me know. So
Now.
Okay, cool. So Julie starts with Ainsley standing right next to her. But Julie promised in the beginning of episode 1 that this would be the most surprising premiere in the history of the game, which is a very bold claim that never is followed through on or anything like that. I think, here's the thing, and I want to ask y'all about, we're going to talk more about this AI thing. So if they had not promoted that BBAI was even a twist this summer, they hadn't done all the articles leading up to the premiere, would you have been surprised when Ainsley turned into a robot? Or not a robot, I guess kind of, whatever you want to call him. Whatever you want to call that, the thing that she turned
A
into. Right?
cyborg.
Yeah. Would you have genuinely been surprised?
Maybe.
I would have. Yeah. I mean, for me, I guess I've never watched a show where like they actually were just like, in a 17th house guest, I wonder who it is, or a house guest, and it's actually someone. Like, this is the first time where I've watched it and it's literally not someone. So it wasn't a surprise to me. I was more like, whenever they started to say no, and it's like, okay, then that's never I realized that it wasn't actually something real, because Big Brother always loves throwing in people and into the house just because. Why'd you zoom in?
I can't.
Ew.
Yeah, that was a little much. I'm really sorry about that. Okay. So Nick, Roxy, would you have been surprised at all if this, just pretend that AI was not even a twist that was advertised for Big Brother
I feel
26?
like I would have been very confused. I would have been like, who is this random girl? Like, why is she, like, why are they voting her in? Like, what is happening? I'd be very confused. Because
Big
I
Brother
would be
Canada-
expecting like
I was gonna say they did
bad.
something similar.
And
They
BB
did,
Can
but, like,
2,
it was between like three or
Three
so
of 'em.
people. Like, it
3
wasn't just,
random
like,
people.
That's why it just felt like, so I would be like, what the hell is going on? If, like, why was this girl just not cast? And like, I don't know, because it's like
Well,
that was also like
yeah.
we were 3 too at that point, in Big Brother Canada, and it's like all of them just like walk in the house and have to vote on if they want this random person in the game. Which, by the way, I'm so glad they all said, or a majority of them said no, because like what was going on here? But
Why would you ever say
I
yes?
don't-
That's ridiculous.
But I don't know. I feel
See-
like I would have been a little surprised. Maybe.
See, for me, the only reason why I would say yes is because you don't know in this game. Like, expect the unexpected. I would just say yes just for the sole fact, if that person was going to come in regardless, at least like you have some pull a little bit. Roxy, I did agree with you in the chat though. I was just messing with you. Like, I do believe, like, why would you bring in someone that's an extra person that you have to get out? But on another hand, it's kind of like, I don't know, gaining favor just in case some unexpected twist happens or something like that. Even if you're going to be outnumbered or anything like that, especially since it was anonymous. But I do agree with y'all, though. I don't see the point of them voting. Yeah.
Yeah, within the confines of the Big Brother house, I do get what you're saying, because it's like, if they say, like, if only, like, so, like, historically, like, when the coaches came in, it's like, if one person, hits the button, then they come in. And in the back of my mind, I would be thinking, I don't want to be like, somebody's going to hit it, like, I don't want to be the person who doesn't, if more than half of the people do, like, so I would really think about it. But, like, for real though, why would you want to do that? That's one more person you have to get out. That's ludicrous to me, but it's Big Brother. So
I also don't think the punishment that they gave is fucking bullshit. That is like,
it's harsh for sure.
Yeah,
let's way too much. Like, they may as well be voted out first. Like, you may as well be first night evictions, because that is such an easy scapegoat for the first HOH. It's well, y'all aren't doing anything anyway, so.
Let me set the scene here. We can delve into that, though.
Yeah, you're good.
So we've got Ainsley, the BBAI, which stands for, I wrote it down. What is it? It stands for Artificial Intelligence Network. What is it? Artificial Intelligence Network Self-Learning Entity. And those who voted to bring Ainsley into the game competed in a competition for a potential upgrade in the game. And those who did not vote Ainsley in, which was the majority of house guests in both premiere nights, had to compete into a competition for whoever lost out of the two groups. Each received a disadvantage. So that's where we sat with. We have Mackenzie and Quinn as the winners of the upgrade for this competition. And at the end of tonight's episode, we learned that Chelsea and Cedric are the two people that received a disadvantage. And it was a hell of a disadvantage. You cannot compete in competitions this week. It means no HOH, no veto, but you can be put up on the block and you can be evicted, which is just, I mean, and it was them trying to do what was in their minds the smarter move, which is not to add a 17th house guest into the game, kind of what Roxy was saying. And I know we talked about this last night in our group chat. It's just like, of course, Big Brother would punish these players for doing what they thought was like a smart move, and really probably would have been a smart move. It just is frustrating to see two people that I generally liked. I know we talked about Cedric and how his interviews were just all over the place, but like, I don't want him to get a disadvantage like that in the game. I don't think anyone should start off a game like this with that kind of disadvantage.
Well, did you also mention that they don't get to vote either?
Oh yeah, and on top of that, they don't get to. I forgot about that. They don't get to vote as well, which is just the ultimate. It's not just a disadvantage. That is the ultimate disadvantage. They might as well not exist, and not being able to compete for this game that you worked however many months, going through all of this just to get there. And just immediately you're torn down to the bottom. I mean, hopefully an HOH that wins will just keep them safe and be like, this was kind of bullshit. We may have that happen, but in any case, it's like, I don't know. I don't know why Big Brother thinks that that's what we want to see and not just a regular week to start out the game or something. I don't even care if the BBAI just kind of messed things up in general, just had like a little disadvantage that they threw out or a punishment or whatever. That's dumb. I'll take a dumb segment of an episode on Sunday with Ainsley if that's what it takes. I don't want two people to just not be able to do anything though and not be able to fight for their own safety.
Well, so that's my other question. Say if an HOH decides to put both of them up, they're not eligible for veto. Does that mean they can't compete in the veto competition?
No, I mean they can't. What do you mean?
And so they said you can't compete in it.
Yeah. So if they're nominated, they can't even. It's basically Big Brother 1 or Big Brother 2. they,
Yeah.
Right. But there's other ways to save yourself. I mean, obviously, ideally, you want to be able to play in those things and save yourself. But this is a game where you have to make your connections and try to save yourself. And it sucks, but it's not like I won't say there's no way they could save themselves. They can if you're a
Yeah,
good enough player.
but the only leverage that they even could have is their vote, and they don't even have that.
It's not the only leverage you can have. Relationships is your biggest asset in there that you can offer somebody. Like loyalty, relationships, like what can you
But I feel
offer
like,
them?
well, yeah, but I feel like trust is built on your vote.
I mean, look, you're right. I'm just trying to make it seem not as bad as it
Yeah,
is because it really
Like,
sucks.
yeah.
I feel like if I'm in that situation, I would be like, use me to backdoor somebody. Like
Yeah.
I'm on
Yeah.
the block. I can't play in the
I mean,
comp, so
Wait, so
yeah,
wait,
there's
that's
definitely a way to play it. Just think about what Dan said. Like, if you don't like your cards, then shuffle the deck. Like, there's always a way out. You just have to sometimes think outside of the box. And what Nick said, super smart. It just, I mean, the whole thing sucks. And I wish that it didn't happen, but I don't think it's necessarily a death sentence.
Yeah, it's
It's a
definitely
near
not.
death sentence.
I think if you get the right person in HOH, particularly someone that
Right.
may have wanted Ainsley in the game, they would be like, oh. I feel like those are the type of people that would be like, oh, this really sucks for you.
Yeah.
I'm not going to put you on the block. I'm going to go after someone else. And by that, I mean I'm going to put up Kenny and then someone else probably on the block.
What if
I think
Kenny
that's how it's gonna
wins
go.
HOH?
If Kenny wins
And
HOH,
he wants to put up,
God help them all.
look, he wants to put up the two people who got the disadvantage. Then Cedric just goes and is like, I know you're a cop, because he's already clocked him. So just, just be like, I know you're a cop. Just use that.
Also,
I'll keep
just
it quiet,
You pointed it out, Roxy. The way Kenny was standing at any point in this episode just screamed cop. Like, there was nothing about his stance that was not. He might as well.
He constantly looked like he's a cop.
Yeah.
He's just standing with like the wide-legged stance with his arms behind his back. Like, what are you doing?
It's giving show me your license and registration.
Yeah, when Ainsley started turning into the AI, I saw him reach for his holster instinctively. It was crazy.
Technology. I don't know what that is.
No. Okay, let me go through my notes a little bit more because we have all of the move-in process that I feel like we can talk about. Because that first group, we have Rubina, Cam, Mackenzie, Joseph, Chelsea, Angela, Chemo, Chelsea, and wait, I put Chelsea twice. I made a note on Chelsea before we actually saw her intro because she found her key under a ping pong paddle, which I thought was the best of the two nights. It definitely wins the award for most ridiculous way to find your key, which is my favorite little thing about every intro package. She wins. It was just under a ping pong paddle on the table. Love it. Love the innovation. Also, can I say, I know someone in the chat pointed it out earlier, Mackenzie did not have a clipboard, but she did have an iPad, which I feel like is close enough. She had the hard hat.
It is.
And she had the way too dressed up outfit and the iPad, and she was next to an excavator. I'm going to say that we predicted that perfectly. So applause for us. I don't have the sound effect on me, so we just pretend there was a really loud applause there. Thanks, Roxy.
Yeah.
I can hear all of your applause
You're welcome.
in the chat, and just so you know. So a couple of things that I thought were interesting. One, Rubina is 4'9", and when
I liked her more than I thought I was going to.
Yeah, I liked
really
her
did.
too. I especially liked her spinning around in the competition. That was probably my favorite Rubina moment. But her standing on stage with everyone, like Cam, who was slightly taller than Mackenzie, who was slightly taller than, I can't remember who the third person was in that lineup, but it was like a perfect staircase, and then Rubina's just, near the floor. I just thought that
Mackenzie's
That's the
like
same
what?
height as. I don't know how tall Mackenzie is, but
Well, she's
I
like
know that.
6'2".
Yeah, she said 6'2".
Well, Rubina is is 4'9", and so is Snooki. And I've seen Snooki in real life, and she is tiny. Like,
I forgot you've seen Snooki in real life.
Yeah,
we're friends.
I forgot Snooki's your best friend.
No, I love her. I wish. No, but I have seen her. I didn't say anything though, because she was with her kid, and we were at a cheer competition, and I am just not trying to be that person. I didn't want to interrupt her family time, but she is tiny. So, like, you just, like, 4'9" is very small.
Hot take, Roxy. I don't know if the people can
I mean,
handle that.
like, it's like, I knew Snooki was really short, but it wasn't until I'm standing, like, right next to her, and I'm short. And I was like, oh my gosh, I'm statuesque. But no.
Yeah, Roxy, you're a tower.
She
compared to
yeah.
Snooki.
She
Yeah.
pops out the paparazzi.
Whoa. Whoa.
That's funny,
Deep
actually.
cut. Okay. I also enjoyed this
Snooki,
moment
do you know Raven?
Zach. This is about Big Brother. I also enjoyed this moment from the
Yes,
first
me
four entering
too.
the house where they all just refused to be the first one to go in the door. It ended up being Tucker, who made some comparison to the Bambino curse being from Boston and all that, which I don't know. That doesn't really apply to Big Brother, unfortunately. This is not Big Brother is not baseball in any way, shape, or form.
What?
What if they
Sorry to break it to you.
What if they stayed in that corridor and
They
none
just
of
kept
them
going
wanted
around.
to none of them wanted to enter the house, and then Julie just hops on. House guests, we need you to actually enter the house.
She's just right there, though.
Yeah.
It'd be the first time she's
It's
had
just
to
a
tell them something
hologram
like
of
that from 5
Julie.
feet away. That's actually true. That's why Julie hasn't hugged people in years, because she hasn't been on set in that long.
She's AI. She's
Yeah.
the real
Yeah,
AI.
joke's on y'all. She's been using AI for decades now.
Yeah.
Who
You didn't even
was
know.
who was it during, I think it was 24, when she refused to hug people and then there was one person she actually hugged? Or was it 23?
Probably Claire, child of God moment
Yeah.
right there.
And then everyone else just like 6 feet, 6 feet.
Yeah. Yeah, everyone else, she was like, step off! Get away from me! Immediately. In the silent room, just echoing through the soundstage. No! Oh,
I really liked Quinn. Somebody in chat said Quinn saying he wants a tall woman who can reach things in high places. Yeah, I really liked him. I thought he was like, and I've
Me
been
too.
seeing like clips and videos and of him like on social media and stuff. And the more I see, the more I'm like, I think I like him. He seems like witty and I mean, we already knew he was quirky, but
yeah.
like,
Well, did
I
you
just
not hear about what's come out about him?
Oh, God.
what?
What has come out about him?
He's on Big Brother.
You mean
Shut
it?
up! You're so stupid. Why did you do that to me? Because I almost got upset.
No, you make a good point. McQuincy would be a pretty good alliance name if it ever came to be.
I'd be so here for them.
We'll see if it shakes out. No, Quinn had some good moments. I liked it when he said,
Lynn.
never mind. I guess I just don't get to say my Quinn moment.
I was gonna say Lynn. If we're talking about alliances, Leah literally said, "Quinn looks like someone I would really like to work with."
Yeah, true. And then they were both the only people who voted yes. So maybe it is. It's meant to be, right? Yeah, we're getting some love for Lynn, or not.
I
Lynn,
love Leah.
specifically
Anyway.
Quinn out of the Lynn. But
Yeah, your favorite Quinn moment.
my favorite Quinn moment was when he said, "I also decorated my house like this." I thought that was
Yeah,
good.
that was
I liked
funny.
that a
See,
lot.
I like that kind of wit. It's funny.
Yeah, Noelle loves Quinn, and then we have Tom loving the Lynn possibility. We'll see. So we've got McQuincy, we've got Lynn, and we've got the Tucker T-Core showmance that might or might not happen, which we're calling Tucker.
Decor.
It sounds like a
Decor.
taco.
Decor.
But then I feel like we get confused because then we'll be like, wait, are you talking about T-core or are you talking about Tuck-core? Like, we'd have to really start figuring all of this out.
Tuck-core.
Tuck-core. Please no showmances. Big Bro Info, welcome. You weren't that late. Yeah, I know you're not here for that. I'm not. I mean, I only watch these show for showmances. I don't know about everyone else. I'm a famous.
We all know I love
showmance
my
lover.
showmances.
Yeah.
So
Matt is gonna get into a showmance with someone. I'm assuming his whole intro was all about family, and he had that Bachelor comment of like, more people have worked out in Big Brother than in The Bachelor while he wasn't catching a fish, and referred to his pretty face not once but twice in this episode. So
he was also watching
Matt?
Fast and the Furious. He had everything going on.
Yes, exactly. He's too skinny for Leah though, apparently.
Yeah.
So who will Matt end up with? Who knows? But he will be searching for love, and I'm assuming Cam will also be searching for love based off of what he has said as well going into this house. So I have a feeling we're gonna have more than one showmance this season, and I don't want that. I mean, wait, hold on. I do want that. I'm very excited for it, and I hope they are together for forever and ever. And the thing is, I liked Comerica last year, so maybe I need to slow my roll when it comes to these.
It's AmeriCorey.
Okay.
get it right.
Yeah.
But
Corey, if you're
I
watching,
agree.
which one do you want?
I love my showmances, and I do think that there's going to be a couple. So I'm very excited.
Yeah, I need some showmance predictions in the chat, please. I want to know who we're thinking.
Yeah, I
Who's
think
gonna
those
match
are the most likely in my opinion.
Okay.
What if
All right.
someone comes out of left field like Kenny and Angela?
Well, if this were baseball, that would make sense, but this is Big Brother, as we have established. So there will be no one coming out of left field.
Coming out of backyard then.
I come out of backyard and Chelsea was a college basketball player. I thought that was pretty cool. I didn't know that from her interviews, and it probably because I didn't watch enough of them. I don't know if she ever really said that. Joseph, haven't talked about him yet at all. I
love him.
No,
Me
he
too.
said that he had the no doubt I'm gonna voting your ass out line, whatever that was. He also loves poker, which I think he was the one that said he did not want to see Vanessa ever play this game. So the poker
Yeah, I think
comparison was probably the reason why for that.
Mm-hmm.
Also, they probably would have actually gotten along if they had poker talk together. Maybe, I don't know. Actually, no, Vanessa would have gunned for him immediately. Maybe.
As she should.
Okay. Who else from Chemo's intro talking about his big brother that he watched Big Brother with, who passed away? I thought was heartbreaking. I didn't know
That was
about
so
either.
sad. I
Yeah.
wanted to hug him.
I know. I want more.
And I'm not a hugger, so that means a lot.
You hate it, yeah.
Yeah.
Also,
I'm not a hugger.
You and Julie
We have-
hate hugs.
We have to mark it down here,
6 feet.
guy. We have to mark it down here. Roxy officially hates Angela. She's not even in
what?
the house, and she started crying.
Oh, we're gonna have to talk about Angela. Yeah.
Oh yeah, we haven't.
I
talked
like
about
her. I
No,
think she seems fun, but I
I
hope
thought-
she doesn't cry a whole bunch.
She will. Don't get it wrong, she will. Yeah, she walked in the house and she was just screaming at everything at the beginning. Every room that she walked into. And then Rubina came in
Surprised.
that next group and like hugged Angela, and then Rubina's like staring up at her and is like, I want to cry just looking at you, which I don't know if that's a compliment or what. But I thought that was probably my favorite moment for that episode, was just that Rubina line of, I'm about to cry just looking at you, just staring up at Angela.
No, my favorite line of the episode is like, it was Rubina. She was saying, "It's AI. We can't win."
We know how this ends. Ainsley is going to be walking out of that house with $750,000, and there's nothing we can do about it. Okay, we have some showman's prediction updates here that I want to go over. This was definitely on my docket for this podcast, but now it's definitely going to. We have Leah and Joseph.
Losif,
I feel like if Leah's going to end up with anyone, Joseph is a good candidate.
Gia.
Gia? Okay. Low.
Oh, no, don't fight.
Okay.
No.
So good guess, Damien. I like that. Tom says Matt and Mackenzie. Matt Kinsey isn't meant to be. Who knows? I could see
Can
that.
see it.
I could see that happening. I don't know how tall Matt is.
Mackenzie.
Mackenzie. Okay. Matt Kinsey. Matt Kinsey. Would you pick your poison there? Jameson also says Matt and Mackenzie. Matt has 2 girls fighting over him, is what Eli says. That's another prediction. We have Damien also saying Matt Kinsey. A lot of love for Matt Kinsey already. And if y'all like a better showman's name, also type that as well. I feel like I should have required you to type a showman's name with these.
And then we have to guess.
Quinn and Lisa?
I could see it.
She just wants to cook him and eat him.
It's
No.
like Bronte and I don't know.
Where were you going with that? You just wanted to
I
know
don't-
BB-18 again?
Well, no, because we said Lisa, or I said Lisa had Bronte vibes, and I was trying to figure out who, but
Kenny
How
and
many-
Angela
You just wanted
never
to
will
talk about
happen.
BB-18.
How many people are like in relationships already? Is it Angela, Brooklyn, and Kenny?
Those are I think are the confirmed ones. Yeah.
Right?
there'll probably be a few where it's like on the feeds, they'll be like, nah, me and this girl back home, we're not
Oh,
serious
yeah.
or anything. And then on Twitter, it's
Right.
like, we literally have a child together and we're engaged.
I can't think of a recent example where that would have come into play at all.
Not at all.
Nope.
And surely you wouldn't have to talk about your mom with that in the house too. On a
Oh,
season last
that's
year.
imagine trying to date someone in front of your mom. That's crazy.
Yeah. Cedric and Angela. That's not. Stop.
Please.
Some comments that were interesting.
She's so
Race-
older than him. What?
Cheating
That was a real
scale,
sentence.
Kenny on Angela. That is a prediction. You would get a huge payout if you bet on that, probably.
For real.
I wish that betting casinos we could bet on the house guests, like actual money.
We could do it under the table if you want.
Okay.
What are we betting on?
$50. Leah is the winner of this season.
Oh, I'll take that any day. That's so bold, Zach. I didn't know you were gonna go that far with it.
Oh, okay. Leah's gonna make it to jury.
Oh,
Wait,
that's
now
tough.
you're trying to change the bet.
Yeah, you
Well,
already made,
well,
made a deal.
Okay, we made a deal then.
Yes.
And if I win, you give me $100.
Okay, whatever.
Look at him trying to rewrite it. What?
I already have your signature right here, Zach. Are you
Yeah.
trying to change everything already? Chemo and Kenny, Alita, stop. Matt and Rabrina. You never know. I could see that too.
Tom said, "Who's showmancing with Ainsley?"
Oh, I'm surprised
Someone.
none of you have mentioned Ainsley yet. Is really.
Oh,
I think she has someone on the outside though.
that would be really smart if someone tried to showmance Ainsley.
That was funny, Roxy. Mackenzie and Cam. Yeah, I can see that. Matt and Tucker. No, I don't think so. None of you have mentioned Tucker's gonna have anybody yet. Ainsley and Cedric. There we go. That is probably the most likely. If anyone is going to pair up with Ainsley, Kenny does not like Ainsley. Do not go there.
Yeah.
You could tell on his face.
I also called it. He voted no into voting her in.
Yes. Yeah, immediately.
Well,
Mhm.
look, he's been cleaning up the streets in Boston with the DEA, and to him, she looks like a prime candidate for somebody who's on the streets doing drugs. Her hair was purple. Did you see that? I mean,
That's
What
a-
was the whole like backstory they gave her too? Like, oh, I'm learning how to make surfboards and all this. Like, it was like,
Yeah,
what is
so
like
weird.
going on?
Yeah,
Like,
she works at a surf shop. She's from San Diego. She
Also,
loves to
appar-
just hang out with friends and have a beer. But most of all, she loves Big Brother, and she would be really disappointed if you didn't vote her in.
Also, apparently, if you make surfboards, you can only wear bikinis or something because
did
she's
she
wearing
say
a
that?
she's wearing a tinfoil top she ain't making no surfboards.
Yeah, that was Matt. That
She
said
did
that, right?
what?
Yeah.
She did not have on a tinfoil top. What are you talking about right now?
Did you not watch the show?
That is not tinfoil.
Oh my god.
Listen, Matt
I'm
was
not-
really far away.
Matt literally said that word for word.
Yeah, he's quoting Matt. Don't worry, Roxy.
Oh, I didn't watch the show. I'm just kidding. I
Stop.
did. I did.
It's ridiculous. These are great showman's predictions. I'm sure they'll all come true, every single one of them. And they'll just be like the really short-term relationships, I guess.
Where they're
Yeah,
sitting
like
on
season
the
9.
HOH toilet
Oh god.
bed. The
Please.
toilet bed.
Okay. Let me look at my notes again, because now that we've gone off course a little too much. Haven't talked about
Not
Tucker
me.
any at all. No, you're staying strong, Roxy. Keep crocheting. You're locked in. Tucker, I made a note just saying, please don't make me hate you, because so far I am a fan of Tucker. I know Brett Ashley Hawkins is not a fan of Tucker from our text thread with him today, Nick. I don't know if Brett is still watching, but Brett's not.
He's at the gym.
Oh, well, maybe he could be listening at the gym.
He's down
No, he was
bad.
watching the TV.
He's down bad crying at the gym.
I like Tucker, and I think Tucker is gonna do really well. Like, I think
Yeah.
he's gonna be production's favorite. He's gonna be like the Tyler of the season. Like, let's be real.
So you're not gonna like him?
No, I am. Not for that reason, but I think I'm gonna like Tucker.
I think
I'll
that
definitely fine looking at him for 90 days. That's for damn sure.
Mhm.
So
Tucker and Leah
Okay.
will have something. Probably more than just an alliance, but I didn't think about it till just now. But I feel like they have same vibes going on. So
I would
Tia.
hope so. That's my favorite girl, my favorite guy. So
same.
that'd be like perfect for me.
Be like Taylor and Joseph 2.0.
Whoa, that's a bold claim, Zach. You're full of the bold claims in this episode. What has this season done to you so far?
No, I have
In
hope.
48 hours, like
Then watch, someone's gonna get bullied on the feeds as soon as they come on, and we're just gonna hate everyone.
Yes.
it's literally what's gonna happen.
Yep.
Do you want to talk about the?
Yes.
Oh, okay. You want to talk about the competitions itself, because we have everyone go to
Yes.
the backyard. We have the Ainsley twist. She's an AI. They've got to compete
What?
based on who voted yes and who voted no to bringing her into the game. And the competitions are different for each night. So we have 4 different competitions that we're working with. I don't have the names for all of them, but we've got night 1, which those who voted yes competed in a competition to help Ainsley get her see all of the colors or whatever it was, and they got to spin it around in a chair, which was really the highlight of the entire episode and every meme that I've seen so far from the season. And it was great content for the thumbnail. So we have those 4 that
And
did
none
vote
of them-
yes.
None of them that had to do the chair spin thing knew the trick of this. Like, after you do the spin, do that and it will stop and then you can walk. Like, what?
I didn't know
Every
that.
single one of them.
What?
I'm like,
That's all you have to do? That's all Angela had to do?
yes.
She's really doing this for like 30 seconds. It's like, it's not working.
It was
No,
crazy
I'm
that
serious.
they all got like the same amount of the answers too, pretty much. Besides, maybe one person didn't get 4, but everyone, like 3 out of the 4 people that competed in that competition, each got 4 correct. And then that created, of course, like the first controversy of the season, because we had Joseph, who looked like he got the 4 approximately like 4 seconds earlier than Mackenzie got her 4, but Mackenzie was declared the winner out of the competition. It took Taryn Armstrong, of course, who else, to really analyze this and tell us all
Who?
that it was in fact not a controversy at all. But the timers
Poorly
just weren't-
editing.
Yeah, it was really, the editors were kind of on a time crunch, and I guess just put Joseph's timer starting like a little bit later, so it looked like he finished earlier than Mackenzie did. So that was the case, and not anything else. So Mackenzie actually won. It looks like we can all calm down about this. It's not like a Tommy and BB 21 scenario where it was like that timer was not correct at all. The one that we saw live during that one competition where they all had to do like the slide and try to get closest to 10 seconds or whatever it was. But yeah, I liked this competition. I thought this one was actually pretty decent in terms of a night one competition compared to what we've had in the past. The other one was stupid easy though. I will say the nose.
Yeah,
they
it
got
was
to
way
compete.
easier.
Also,
Like
there was
the
no
bugs and snakes.
well, in the spinning competition. There was no seatbelt. Like, well, what happens if someone falls out? Like, imagine Felicia in that scenario. Like, she's getting medevaced. Like, she's not surviving that. That looks like it's spinning way faster than any other spinning chair competition that we've seen.
It was a lot. Is there any? Let me go back to look at it. Was there any precautions that this thing had?
I just saw them like holding on to the side of the
they've
seat,
got,
but it didn't look like it had handles.
yeah, there's like handles on the side of it that you can see. But that's all all they have is the handles. You're right.
I loved
don't
how
know.
she sat like with her legs crossed, like she's just so casually sitting there.
Yeah. No,
Exactly.
That was really funny.
Jameson is proving my point. Someone like me, like we're flying off, like no hesitation.
No, he says you wouldn't.
Oh, you wouldn't?
Yeah.
You would not fly off
Did you
easily?
did you even read Jameson's message?
Right.
I didn't see the knot.
You didn't see. Okay.
Yeah, Ara says Rabina's feet didn't even touch the floor in that chair.
It's true. She looked ridiculous. Like she really was just hanging off. She was the most in danger out of anyone, I think, in that competition.
Well,
Right? Because she's
in the-
tiny.
And in the other yes competition, like those plugins, they looked really tall. They like if you were taller, I'm just imagining her in her predicament. But
Her predicament.
Were you talking about these?
no, I'm talking about the
No.
plugins.
He meant on the other
tonight's?
one. Like
Okay.
tonight's.
The shaky room.
The Inception room, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a really good point. Also, I thought that competition was pretty cool too. I think they did a pretty good job with those. But
I thought that the two comps that they had for tonight's episode, the night 2, were harder than the night 1 competitions.
Isn't that how it works? Usually, there's always like,
that is exactly how it works. And also,
Well-
you are so correct. The second competition on night 1 with the bugs and the spiders and the snakes and all that, that was
That was easy.
way easy.
Chelsea's plug competition.
Oh, that dude! I was yelling at the screen so hard. I'm like, the plug. Like she didn't hear me. I tried to help
Would have
her.
been wild though.
I was
if
going,
she was just like,
"What?"
Roxy.
Also,
I felt
I
so
guess I can
bad
kinda-
for her.
I guess I can kind of understand a little bit, but I think they do the same thing in Big Brother as they do on Survivor, since this wasn't a live episode. They have someone re-explain the rules after they listen it, right? Or if they have any questions.
I would imagine
So-
Yes.
Like, that's just on her, honestly. Like, I don't know.
But
It was
then
just
again,
the adrenaline, probably.
Yeah.
They would have to re-explain to me multiple times. I would be the one that everybody would be rolling their eyes
God,
about because I'd be like,
same.
"Wait, excuse me, just for clarification." And
Can
they're
I do a
like,
test
"Shut
run
up."
real
I'm like-
quick? Like,
Like,
Yeah.
like so.
that was
So you
so
want
y'all
me to
easy,
shut
though.
up and plug it into
Yeah.
that wall?
This
Right
thing
there?
right here.
Were y'all the
I'm
people
gonna walk
in
over and
class?
demonstrate like this.
Were y'all the people in class where it's like the teacher says, "Oh yeah, we're going on a field trip Friday. Make sure to be at the buses at 11 a.m." And then you're just like, "When's the field trip? What time do we need to be there?"
Yeah. No. I had zero
No.
questions.
I never, not when I was a kid. No, I paid attention to approximately nothing,
Hmm.
and didn't care.
Eli, you've got to be at work at 4
Zach, I was
a.m.?
voted
Oh my
class
gosh.
clown and biggest flirt. So wittiest. These were the things I was voted in school. These are my superlatives. My mom's super proud of me.
I got
We-
I
voted
didn't
most
pay
likely
attention to
to
anything.
join a Big Brother podcast.
Oh my god! And look at where you are now.
Wow.
How did they know?
I know.
At least you're consistent. They knew it.
Yeah.
They saw the future in you.
Bye, Eli.
Bye, Eli.
Bye.
Eli has to
Okay.
go to bed. He has to work at
But
4 a.m.
but you were saying this night's competitions were harder?
I
I
think
thought that they were
Rock-
more. I thought that tonight was harder than last night's overall.
Okay. The first night, the first competition seemed. I feel like it would just be a little bit more difficult, just because, at least for me, like those colors were flashing really fast, and I was trying to keep up and stuff, and it was going for a long time. I don't know. That one seemed like the hardest competition overall.
Really?
Okay, in
The
order.
drunk Simon Says?
Yeah, I'll put it in order. The easiest competition was the plug-in. Second is the snake, scorpion, spider thing. Third is the disc thing, and then the last one is the spinning chair.
I do not agree with that at all.
Yeah. I would love to know, each of you, which of these competitions, if you were in the game, would you have wanted to play or think that you had the best chance in?
Maybe the disc thing.
Okay. Nick
What?
wants
I
to
feel
push
like
a
that's so
disc with
hard.
his face. Interesting.
Yeah, I don't know.
Well-
I feel like I would. I don't know.
Well,
I feel like I
because
would've
You
I
wanted
can't
to do
touch
that.
it with anything.
well
I
I
know,
told
but like,
but I told y'all though the easiest way to do this. Yeah, the easiest way to do this is you have to lick the disc, the frisbee. You have to lick the frisbee, like you have to lick the vinyl.
Any
Thank
of
you
these
for
that you have
saying
said so
not
far all
disc.
work.
Well, I'm trying. Okay, you have to lick the circular
The
vinyl.
disc. You have to
The
lick
plate.
the-
You have to lick the plate.
saucer, Yeah.
You have to lick the plate because these people were only using their faces against it, and if you're doing that, then your skin has natural oils, obviously, and it's going to make it more trickier if you keep on going longer, especially if some people are perspirating a lot. If you lick it, it's like a spoon. If you lick the spoon and stick it on your nose, it's going to be able to stick better. If you were able to lick it, then it was going to stick to your face better and make more friction. And that's like
I
the
wish I
way
had
to
it.
beat the comp.
Nope, didn't work.
I didn't know we brought a plate expert into this podcast. Thank you. Thank you, Dr. Zach, for giving us your knowledge.
I mean, look, she was going far because she was accidentally licking it, and like she was able to stick. And Kenny too.
I would have just
She
been
probably just
sweating
had
my
Kenny's
ass off,
sweat
so
on it
that-
already or something.
That's what I mean. Like, I just would have been sweating so much because I would have been so anxious that it just.
Reusing the same discs over and over again on everybody.
Ew, they're like, this one's wet.
Also, I don't know why people didn't go all the way to the end first. I felt like that would have been better to get over with.
Oh, like
But-
the longest one.
They probably felt how ridiculous it was to have that on their face and then said, I want to get
Yeah.
out of this as soon as I possibly can. And then just dropped it in the first lot. But
No, Brooklyn looked like she was not having it.
I wouldn't have had it in that competition. That would hurt. It's a lot.
Would you do this one or the wedgie comp more?
This one.
I guess.
I don't want to
guess
do the
that
wedgie
one.
comp.
The wedgie
Mm-mm.
comp is just a lot.
No, ma'am.
Yeah, but these competitions overall, I think they could have been much worse. And I think in comparison to the live move-in competitions that we've had, I think they are much better than any of those that we've seen.
agree.
What are you talking about? The piercing competition was like best competition ever.
And that's another reason why like you have 3 normal competitions and then one just like stupid easy one that makes no sense. Like an after. You can tell which one is an afterthought. Like we have these 3. What's the last one we want to do? Oh yeah. Why don't we just have them play? I don't know. Just put makeup on your face and jewelry on your face. Also, Kenny would have loved that competition, I'm sure, if he was in maybe 23 or 24.
Well,
I think it was 24.
Piercings on my face and stuff. This is
No, it was 24. You're right.
Supposed to wear.
I can't wait to watch Kenny if anyone hasn't gotten that.
Oh,
hasn't gotten
Jameson
that yet.
said, "Wait, it's labeled 1, 2, and 3."
Yeah, I saw that. I thought I saw someone go to 2 first.
Yeah, I thought you could go to any of them.
Yeah,
But
I feel like
know.
Big Brother's the type where it's like, oh, we didn't expect people to do that, so they just let it happen.
Definitely, actually. Like, I could totally be like, hear them in the production room where they're like, oh, we didn't think she'd do the 3rd one first. So,
yeah.
I guess we could just let them do that.
If any of you think that production thinks through a lot of these things, just remember it's probably a lot of the same team that let every house guest see the triple eviction graphic in All Stars too. So just keep that in mind every time you think like surely they thought about this.
No.
Remember,
Like,
these
I
are the
don't
same
even think they
people
test
where
it.
Yeah, they do.
where David is like, I know I have another person joining me because it's a triple, and Julie's like, I didn't say that.
I didn't say any of that. Also, don't hug me when you get out of here. I don't want it. I'm running away. Don't touch me. I'm not real. Just waves a hand through Julie.
I'm a hologram. I mean, germaphobe, same thing.
Okay. All right. We've talked about competitions. We've talked about. I don't know if there's probably people we haven't discussed yet as well. As far as move-in tonight, I don't feel like we talked about that. Kenny said I'm going to do a backflip after he found his key, and then Cedric actually did a backflip in his intro. I thought it was a fun connection. That I feel like
Backflip Alliance.
Backflip Alliance, okay.
The flippers.
And Cedric was
person
the one that clocked Kenny for clearly being in either the military or police force. So
that reminds. Can you pull up Kenny's cast photo?
Yeah,
I think you can see his tattoo in it because he said something about a flag. I don't know if like it's an American flag or something.
America.
I can't believe he loved America from last season so much that he got a tattoo of her.
Yeah, it's actually not even a flag. It's a portrait of America. Big America fan.
Let me see.
Big Bro in chat says the feeds are going to be so late tonight because BB hasn't even aired, I guess, on the West Coast.
Yeah, there's a lot of reasons to believe that we will not get live feeds until probably more like 2 a.m. instead of midnight or anything like that. Oh yeah,
that's and everyone better stay up to watch them because you will not be able to rewind it.
That just looks like a gear to me.
I see.
I don't know.
Swiss cheese a little bit.
Yeah.
Swiss cheese.
Yeah, you not see that? Really look at it.
I think it looks like. What is that? It's a gear.
No, Roxy, just like really look at it though. Are you looking at it?
Yeah.
Okay, do you see it? No,
I
Roxy,
see the
look
Swiss.
at it.
Yeah, but that's not Swiss cheese.
No, but are you looking at it?
Shut up. You're so stupid.
Okay.
Wait, I didn't see it.
Zach, can you pull it back up? Roxy didn't see it.
Ew.
No. Wait, go back to the tattoo. Go away from his face.
Oh. Somebody chose this moment to turn it on, and that's what they see.
I hope not, for their sake. Okay, so Brooklyn, I put pageant coach, former Miss Texas. Her husband told her she can only come home if she wins. So we'll see how that works
Damn.
out for her. She used her
So when
What
she
did,
doesn't, it's,
sassy badass.
she can't go home.
Yeah, she can't. She just can't. She's gonna be crying with
She
Julia.
goes home and the locks are changed. Sorry, baby, you lost.
I wasn't messing around. You let that man with the Swiss cheese tattoo get the best of you, and now you're here.
Aaron unfollows her on Instagram.
She lost Aaron too. The only thing that's worse than losing Big Brother is losing my friend Aaron. T-Core captained the debate team. That
Damien.
was cool.
Wait, we don't have a lawyer this season, do we?
Not even a secret one, and not
Oh,
even an
wow.
Australian one.
I wonder.
I forgot when the
though,
last
if
time we didn't
people-
have a lawyer was.
People are going to be sitting around and wondering who the lawyer is, and it'll be like the chef. That's the lawyer.
Lisa, the
We need
secret celebrity lawyer.
We need to talk about
Like it'll be
Linda.
somebody who's so far away from being a lawyer that. Why are you doing that?
Linda,
Because
okay.
Linda keeps typing all these letters, and I'm kind of
JJ.
obsessed.
It's a code. She's
what
code
is-
talking.
what
Oh my gosh, is
Linda
that
trying to
Ansley?
tell us?
Is that Ainsley?
She's here. She's trying to tell us when the feeds are going to come on.
It's okay. You can tell us. Okay, let's talk a little bit about we mentioned the horrible disadvantages that Cedric and Chelsea now have, where they can officially not do anything this week. And
Ever.
Colton says the sex people are back. That's not quite what it was, but it made me kind of think about it when I just saw the same person all just in a
Garrett.
row.
Now that you said it, we went a whole year without them being.
YouTube's listening. They know.
The sex people are back.
YouTube said, did they say sex people? All right, put them back in. Okay, let's talk a little bit about what Julie teased at the end of the episode, which will be apparently a 90-minute episode now for Sunday that we're going to watch, but also kind of giving a little bit more information about the deep fake HOH.
I
and
literally rolled my eyes
America's
so
veto.
hard.
America's
the,
veto is interesting. I only thought of Kenny when I saw the America's Veto logo with just the red, white, and blue stripes, just like his tattoo, apparently. Or I
That's
don't know.
actually what's on his arm. That's the tattoo.
It's just
It
America's
is.
Veto. Yeah, it's a little bit Easter egg. That's how we know it's going to be Kenny that gets it.
That's right.
And
They said you can be on the show, but first, Julie said it. But first, we need you to get a tattoo. And he said, "Sign me up."
what was it? Was it Robina that had the Julie quote that didn't exist of "Love one another, stay with us"? I think
Yeah.
I'm never going to be able to hear Julie say "love one another" without immediately saying "stay with us" afterwards. Show immediately goes off air. Okay. So Mike Bloom kind of predicted what these two things. would
Wait.
be. What?
No, I'm the predicting.
Okay.
Let me predict.
Do it.
I think the deep
Play
fake
spiritual music.
HOH
Background.
is definitely an invisible HOH, or I'm making it even better. It could be someone wins HOH, but they're not allowed to tell, but someone else makes the nominations. And they can't tell anyone that they didn't make the nominations, or else they'll be nominated themselves.
They're never going to make that stipulation, but I think
don't know.
most of that will probably be right.
And America's veto, they're probably going to get a veto, and if they want to use it, it's time for America's vote. Please text 8577 and vote. Should Quinn use the veto to save Leah off the block, or no? Texting
Or
votes may apply.
no.
I only have
Yeah.
back. This is the only music I have. I'm sorry. I couldn't do it with.
Win. Who will first HOH of the summer, and who will be nominated on the block for the first week. And on Thursday, who will be evicted from the Big Brother house? It's all happening live here on Our Reality. Stay with us, love one another on Big Brother.
Zach, I wouldn't be surprised if you got a phone call tomorrow. Listen, we heard you on the podcast and we'd like to offer you a job. They're going to call you to come fill in.
Did you
You're
just
gonna
say
be the
that
voice
CBS is
now.
going to call him? I don't know if you've
my
ever
God.
said that for anybody else.
Oh, no, not CBS. Why would they call him? It's just going to be
Oh,
somebody
okay.
random that wants Zach to come to their house.
My favorite part is that Zach, like, his camera just froze right at the beginning of this
Oh,
entire
yeah.
speech.
Yeah.
That's what made it 10 times funnier.
Yeah.
You can still hear me though, right?
Oh yeah, it was
Yeah.
perfect. That was
Nope.
amazing. But you just looked like, and you had the perfect like face too to start off with. It's still like it. So
Yeah,
as
you're
far as
still
I know, you're
frozen.
still just not moving. But no, that
Yeah.
was really good. Thank you for
I'll
that.
be
His camera's not even frozen. He's frozen.
Yeah.
He's that good. He transported
actual- The actual Big Brother voice was like, "No, I have to stop this. He's coming for my job."
into... they broke
Right.
in.
It's Ainsley. She's here again.
One will receive the deep fake HOH, and one will
Oh,
receive
no.
America's veto.
The deep fake HOH. Okay.
I feel like the deepfake HOH is gonna be like kind of like an anonymous HOH, but like Ainsley is like the
Yeah.
first HOH. And like she's making the nominations, but it's not really her. It's Quinn.
Yeah, I think that's a good theory.
like deep fake is like, you mean like when people like look like somebody else when they're talking? Where does that go?
He's in the AI verse now.
Oh.
I think they took
She
him.
got
I think
him.
I think CBS came through his door.
Yeah,
took
they
him.
came and got him. They already offered the job and he left.
Yeah,
He
it
didn't
was
even
not
put in
a,
his 2 weeks notice.
it was not an offer. It was a demand, and he's gone now.
Yes.
They just
Um.
yanked him out.
Yes.
They said, "You're coming
He
with
was
us."
like on a bungee cord, like on Big Brother, where they just like,
Did anyone else just see Julie Chen in a ski mask enter Zach's apartment right before his video went out? I
I did not see that. So like when people do deep fakes, it's like they look like somebody else, though, right? Isn't that what that is?
Yeah, it's like they put someone
Yeah.
else's face on their face. So yeah, just a fake HOH.
So-
pretty much.
So the deep fake HOH is gonna be like they're gonna look like the other person in the house.
They're gonna get. It's gonna be like
What?
it's gonna be like a Mission Impossible mask situation,
Right.
Where they just wear the skin
And they drop them
whatever.
down from the ceiling by a rope, and they just
Yes.
hang like.
And then they slowly come down, and then they just pull a key out of the slot, or they turn the key, and then their face appears, and then they go back up, and then they come back down, and then they turn the other key,
Yes.
and then they go back up. Yeah.
Yeah, and like one bead of sweat drips off and rolls down the tip of their nose, and they're like,
Everyone's tense. Kenny reaches for his holster. That's gonna be everything tense in the house is gonna be Kenny reaching for something. I would like to welcome back to the show the Zach Perez.
What's up? Sorry.
Welcome back. I think you just made your computer too excited.
Yeah, the
you're on the
nether
wrong side.
got me. The nether region got me.
Oh no, it's back.
"Oh,
The
ew."
Spiritverse.
Oh yeah, you weren't here, Roxy.
Yeah, you would have loved it last year, but you weren't here.
Rewind it.
Well, I can't. They
Oh,
took that
wait.
away from us.
Yeah.
Okay. I totally had something else to pivot from there. Oh, yeah. More theories about America's veto in the fake HOH. What Mike Bloom said that I really liked, I think it's probably just going to be spot on, and it's a lot of what y'all have said already. The deepfake HOH, possible take on the coup where you can hijack an HOH and just make their nominations for them. I see that as the most likely scenario,
Mhm.
which is going to be a really crazy thing to happen. Is this all happening in the first week, or are we waiting till the second week to do this? I'm assuming this is all going to be first week if it's going to be a 90-minute episode that we have on Sunday.
I just thought of something.
Yeah, I have a question about that.
Yeah.
I thought maybe there's an expiration. Maybe you can only use it till week 5 or something.
Possibly. That could be the case too. But I don't know. They usually like their short time limits on those things.
I just thought
Unless
of
your name's
something.
Paul.
Yes.
What happened? What happens if when like someone like they won the HOH, they're gonna go do their nomination ceremony and they like turn the key and like a whole different person.
That would be cool. They're not going to do
That's
that.
what
but that
I
would be
think.
Cool.
That's exactly what I
No,
think.
wait.
First guest I've nominated is did I? Like
They're gonna,
No.
Exactly. And then you got to try to convince people that you didn't.
like, I
You
didn't do
swear
that.
that's not.
no.
No, here's what they need to do. It's gonna be amazing. What they need to do is have a giant wheel.
Prepare to be amazed.
Okay.
Have a
I'm
giant
listening.
wheel, and have people pull out their keys one at a time for
So-
dramatic.
Wait.
Or
Wait.
they should bring out pies and pie people in the face who are
Just-
safe.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I'm going to be honest, Zach. Those are two very different ideas that you have there. One, the wheel thing is just crazy. First off, you're telling me that they get a wheel, they sit it in the middle of the table, all of the keys are in there, and the first person pulls out the key, and they're safe. And then they give it to that. Wait, no, they pull out a key, and then they pull out another key, and it's another house guest, and they hand it to them, and they're safe, and then so on and so forth.
Yeah, like
And
what
then
if?
and they also thank the HOH every single time that they pull out a key and they're safe.
Yeah, what if like Rasputin, Rabuna? No,
Rubina.
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 Like
What?
imagine Rubina having a giant wheel. Would she need someone to help her?
It would be funny. An extra big wheel for Rubina. I was thinking, is Rubina just going to win the wall comp? Is that just going to happen?
Yes.
I mean, she has an advantage.
Probably one of
So-
the biggest advantages I've seen in a house guest for a wall comp. I don't remember a house guest as short as Rubina that we've had in recent seasons at all.
What if
I don't
the
think
hand?
anyone.
What if the hand things are extra high and it's
Oh
actually
my
you have
gosh,
to
and she
stretch
can't
out?
reach. No, that would be unfair. Big Brother would never be unfair.
No, they adjust it based on height now.
Come on.
But yeah, I feel like
Joseph was pushed.
Joseph was pushed right off the chair. We saw it all happen. Just like you
Yeah.
were pushed off of this podcast a few minutes ago, Zach. It was terrifying to watch. We were all really worried about you. But okay, we haven't talked about America's veto at all, really. So going back to this, do you like the theory of if you choose to use it, a fan vote decides which person you take off the block? I don't know how this goes along with like Quinn specifically having this power. Like if he has to stand up and be like, America wanted me to do this, or if we're just as America. Wait, what? How do we come into play with Quinn or Mackenzie having an America's veto? Like, what did they have to do with us deciding if we wanted to take someone off of the block? Like, how does that work exactly?
What do you mean?
Right.
Like they decide what week to use it.
So we're just, but how? Okay.
Let's
Tell-
say they go into the diary room. Julie, I would like to enact America's vote. The house guest has spoken.
What was
Oh
that?
my God.
Is this what Julie's gonna do when they say that? Like
She. That's how she, when Julie usually enacts legislation into the Big Brother house, she emphasizes it by a clap over her head. I love it when she does that.
But first, God,
Stay with us.
stay with us.
Or she just got back. We just got back from break. Why are you saying it, Julie? We're in the middle of a vote. No, I don't know what
I
okay,
can't
so
deal with y'all.
America's veto. America was. Are we voting on this veto or not? Is my question.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. We vote or Quinn or Mackenzie get to decide what week they can use it, and then it's time for America's vote, and then
But you can't. you can't think that it's going to be something that makes sense. It has to be something really stupid if it's a twist from Big Brother. So it'll be like America has to vote right now, and whoever gets the most votes, that's the only person that veto can be used on. So then
What is
you give
this?
it to
American
Quinn,
Idol?
and he
Yeah.
just has to wait until he wants to save that person, or whenever they go
Right.
on the block, he has to use it on whoever that is. That would be so stupid. So that's what it's going to be.
Yes.
Oh, I like what Tom said.
And America's veto has been used. America's decided to save. Yeah. I think that could work, but it has to
no,
be like
that's
a
what
this
it
week.
is.
It has to be like a next couple weeks thing.
But
Because
what
if
if
America's
it's
going
not
to vote on it,
actually America voting on anything?
that's
What
what
if,
I
like,
think. Because
Oh,
if America's
like it's
voting
an
on
AI thing, or
like
like
it's
a
an
deepfake
AI
thing.
thing. Yeah, like it's like a fake. Like, oh, it's America's vote, but America didn't vote on anything. It was whoever
And like
had the power,
America,
and they used it in the DR.
America has decided to veto and it was actually
Okay.
just this person.
So like
Right.
deepfake HOH is just pretending that someone else's HOH, and America's veto would just be pretending that America used the veto
Sure.
on someone.
I mean,
And
if
if
AI is
actually-
the theme of the season, like I don't know what.
That
Because I
actually,
don't know how we
well-
can like vote.
oh, and they have America come in and do the veto ceremony.
Yes, America. It is.
Exactly.
This is America Lopez's.
What if America is
veto.
just the 17th house guest? What if the America I met was AI?
America has AI in it, the letters.
America stands for? Okay.
American intelligence.
I don't need to think about this as hard as I am, because it's just going to be
American
dumb, probably.
intelligence.
Cedric's job. But yeah.
Does this mean the hacker competition is back?
It feels like it. It's very hacker-esque. What
Yeah,
it felt like they were doing today.
hacker-esque.
OTT flashbacks. Yeah.
Stop! I loved OTT. Don't get me started. Like,
I actually
OTT
CBS
is
actually
like
took away
Zach's
my.
18.
Oh yeah, Zach, please don't do that. I actually CBS took away my ability to think of any other seasons because I'm not allowed to flashback anymore. So everything beyond like right now, I just don't remember. I can't go back. I want to rewind. I want to watch the archived footage, but they erased it from my brain, just like they
guys.
They took Zach from his apartment.
You think that the house guests won't know that they've taken away flashback and like the archives and all of that, and so all during the season they'll be like, "You'll see when you get out of here, and you can rewind the tapes." And we'll be out here like, bitch, we can't.
So are we just gonna have like a bunch of YouTube channels or Twitch streams that's just the feeds that we can back up? Like someone's gonna figure out a
I
workaround.
think
I'm just
so.
trying to figure out who's gonna be the first.
I've seen people tweeting being like, me setting up my screen record to record for the 9 hours while I'm sleeping.
Yeah.
I wouldn't put it past people. I've seen people being like, oh, they'll have what is that? Pluto TV open on one screen because apparently Pluto is like a couple seconds behind the actual app. I was like, okay, y'all are out here doing
Well,
math.
Pluto
and shit,
announced that they're
so,
gonna have the feeds. They've already announced
Yeah.
that they're doing it.
Yeah.
Well, back
The
a long time
Pluto?
ago.
The planet that
Yes,
doesn't
from,
exist.
from Disney. Yes, he has a side hustle. I saw him tweet it earlier, Mr. Pluto himself. He's just sitting up there at Cinderella's castle with his setup, you know. Anyway, back a long time ago, people. I mean, that's what they did is they recorded stuff. That's how it was like all over like YouTube and stuff, you know, in the olden days.
Yes.
So I do have a question though. Do we prefer this technology theme of the season so far, or BB20's technology theme?
I don't like any of them, but it doesn't matter because surely Big Brother wouldn't announce a theme and then only do it for 3 weeks and then stop.
Ainsley said she's going to be here the whole summer, Roxy.
Okay. Let's get ready for a takeover.
And yeah.
Yeah.
Julie also said that this was
Still
going to be
waiting
the
for
most
it.
surprising season yet, or premiere. I can't remember if she said beyond the premiere. Maybe there's no surprises beyond the premiere or ever in the game. She's also not telling the truth.
The
ever
surprise
when it comes to
is
that.
we're still watching.
That was a surprise.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm gonna be honest. I kind of tuned out when they started playing the comps tonight. Like, I got a good idea of what the comps were, and then I just kind of like looked at everything else that wasn't, because everything else is the same. I can only watch so many of the same thing happen over and over again, especially 2 nights in
Yeah.
a row when we borderline
I
had the
didn't
same
like that.
structure. for
So
both
I
of these
walk into the
episodes.
backyard and I see this giant apparatus that has 8 different compartments. What is going on? This isn't Big Brother. This isn't the premiere. 8 compartments. What about the other people that are living in the house?
Can you imagine
Julie,
if they had
I
16?
need to know.
Can you imagine if they had four levels to that thing? That would have been insane.
A whole apartment building in the backyard. Like,
Yeah. Just full of no's. for
Zach, you're
Ainsley.
like Zach has been preparing to be in the diary room for his entire life. I feel
Yeah.
like he sounded exactly like somebody in the diary room just now. I thought I was watching Big Brother for a second. I was like, what did Zach get there?
Zach is doing the DR sessions. He's doing the narration. He does it all.
Whenever I'm on my season, it's just going to be my voice during everything. It's like, please put on your microphone. And it's like,
It's
Zach,
like
is that
somebody
you?
in the house
Nah,
and giving
that's not
announcements.
It's not me.
I don't know.
That's
what
a
you're
deep
talking
fake.
about. This was
That's
a
a
deep
deep
fake,
fake.
Big Brother. Deep fake Mr. B.
Yeah. Mr. B. That's what I was trying to think, and no one answered my question.
Oh, sorry. I thought there was another name you were thinking of that I didn't remember, but Mr. B, yeah, that's what Felicia said. Today, sorry, I just remember that Riley moment where Riley
What?
jumped out of her seat.
so good.
Yeah,
Big Brother Info said that there's a rumor that Tucker is a twin.
Oh, I really hope so.
I haven't heard that.
I don't.
I just say
Surely.
is. I've heard a rumor Tucker is, and that's it.
That's in response to
In response
Oh.
to the question about being a twin.
yeah. Zach, you
Reading
gotta start looking at the
comprehension.
messages above other messages. This is the second time I think in the past few days that you just didn't look at the message right above in our group chat.
I don't
would've pulled my hair out.
The one above that is I thought you were talking about to his own message, not
yeah.
to.
That makes sense. Okay. I don't know if Tucker's a twin. I figured we would have found that out by now if he actually was, so I'm gonna assume he's not. But what else do we want to really go over? Do we want to talk about just house guests in general? I know we did not taste of anybody other than the DR sessions in their initial what?
It's confirmed Joseph does not own a naughty video store.
Oh, yeah. He does not. We got a good look at the video store today, which is cool.
It's
That
very
was very
it's-
cool.
It's kind of sketchy, but
What?
I thought it was cool.
It was
It was giving
actually,
like used video game store.
yeah, and there's like Game Exchange. I feel like would be a video store
Mhm.
kind of like, or even GameStop to a degree. But there's also like a actual video rental store that's by my apartment. That's a nonprofit that actually has VHS tapes and stuff there as well. So I think that's really cool. But they exist. They do exist. And I don't think we have anything over these house guests that they said in their intros or anything that I noticed that I really want to point out. We haven't really talked about Lisa that much, other than that maybe she'll be in a show events with Quinn, which I don't know if that's.
I was surprised that
true
she voted
analysis.
no.
Yeah. Well, who are all the yes votes? Let's figure that out. We had Leah and Quinn from tonight. Who were the 4 from last night? Because it was 4-4. And
It was
The
Angela,
yes for
Angela,
Rubina.
Joseph.
Angela, Joseph,
Rubina
Rubina
and
and
Mackenzie.
Okay.
mhm.
Yeah. All
Those,
right.
yeah, and honestly, I was surprised that there were as many people who voted yes as there were. But You know, I knew 100% Angela was voting yes.
Do you think
Because
it's
she
a
was-
sign?
Because she cried. You're like, she's weak.
No, because she's a mom and a nana. She's got double the manipulation.
Yes, yeah. You mentioned
Oh, yeah.
double the
And,
manipulation. I forgot about that.
Yes. And because it's her dream to be on Big Brother, and Ainsley said it was also her dream, and she was like, oh, I don't want to, I don't want to like take her dream from her, because she was feeling emotional about it. So I knew
Yeah.
she was going to vote yes.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
a really
but-
good point, because she, I mean, if you're in that position, you're thinking like, how terrible would it be if this real person actually did go through the whole process that you did, and then is told, hey, so you actually only might get into the game if everyone votes you in. I know you worked as hard as everyone to be here and everything. So from that, I understand. And it makes me happier that 10 out of the 16 said no, because I think that means they're better game players than I thought that they were when they do something like that.
I mean, that's what they did to Wanda.
Is that a real
On
person?
yes, Nick knows I'm talking about.
Not a real person. The
Yeah,
are you talking about Survivor Palau?
yeah. On Survivor Palau, they had to do a schoolyard pick, and the two people that did not get picked at the end got sent right home.
Wow.
And
That's
one of
a
them was
long way to
Wanda,
go home.
the older
Didn't
woman.
they, like, I mean, they did it to Jody.
But
Mhm.
Jody got to play, at least.
Guys,
she gets to
that's
do a
true.
competition.
That's
Barrett,
true.
you are literally the Glenn account.
Am I? Yeah.
You're Joseph. You're Joseph Ramirez.
Rodriguez?
Rodriguez.
It's literally Joseph's name. Joseph Rodriguez. The one that we didn't understand until we saw Joseph's name.
Yes.
I need to go back and watch our slow realization of just, I don't know what this joke means. Anyway, let's talk about Joseph Rodriguez. Oh, that's what that means. Yeah.
But one thing I did want to say, speaking of voting, Cam's reasoning for not voting Ainsley into the house was very red flag. Because, I mean, don't get me wrong, if you just say, no, I don't want another person joining in, yeah, fine, whatever. But he was like, this girl makes surfboards. She's on the East Coast. I'm on the West Coast. I don't really surf, so I don't think we could kick it. So I'm voting no.
Yeah, but look, they just bring him in there and they're like, tell us why you did it. And he's like, I don't know, because I didn't want to. And they're like, well, just tell us something, anything. And so he's just like, I don't even think that's real. I just think he
had
wasn't
blue hair.
Yeah, like I just think he was. You're fine. I just think he wasn't able to think quick enough about an answer. That's look, for real. That is not his real answer, because that's stupid. Maybe he's dumb. No, I don't think
Well,
so.
we also thought that Raven was not that delusional, but look at her.
Oh my gosh.
Okay.
Okay.
Let's talk specific predictions here, because I feel like we're running out of room here. So I want to know is there anybody out of this cast? Yes, Roxy.
Big Bro's gonna send you the picture of Tucker that
Perfect.
with the alleged twin, unconfirmed.
The alleged.
Oh, I'm
twin.
very intrigued, honestly, because I just was going through his Instagram and I didn't see anything. So
Oh.
I was doing that on my other monitor. But I'm intrigued.
Oh, wait,
She's
never
a
mind.
Wookiee.
That's the
I
wrong
vote
tab.
no.
Let me switch. That's very interesting. But there would be more pictures, I feel. Is this the only one? Did he like scrub his
Not if he cleared
socials?
out his social media in preparation for this.
The twin.
Thank you for making my.
Well, who is this person in the photo?
Click on it.
That's
What?
just the place that he was at.
Oh, that's not a person at all.
All my friends and my family. Can you be more specific? Is he
Literally.
in any of these other pictures? No. Unless this is really Tucker's twin in these pictures. Wait, who is that?
Dun dun dun.
Wait. Who's the guy in the white
This
shirt? That
is-
kind of looks like Tucker.
That does kind of look like Tucker.
He could just have a regular brother that looks like him. I don't know. I mean,
Yeah,
regular
I feel like,
brother.
you're one of those
No.
regular brothers.
and I also feel like twins would definitely say like, thank you everyone to helping us celebrate our birthday or something, or
Our
hashtag
birthday. Yeah, good point. It wouldn't just be his.
yeah, and he'd be like hashtag
It could
twinning
say
or
just
something.
his.
Is there any
Yeah,
comments?
but
He can't say that, Roxy.
no,
Is
he
there any
can't.
comments? Look at the comments, Barrett.
There, I can't see any.
He turned click comment. No, the comment button.
You gotta.
What? Where do you want me to go?
I swear, please comment twin ? Oh wait, Zach wants you to put 5 question marks.
Wait, is that 5? That was 6. Okay.
No, only put 2.
I sent the
Yeah,
comments.
what are you,
so where are the
crazy?
comments?
Push that button comment right. See
Oh, here we go.
a whole. Wait.
The guy in the first pic is your brother, right? He looks just like you, and he said, "Yep." So that is his brother.
But he didn't say twin.
Yeah, just brother.
Well, click
Just
on
a
his
regular
brother.
one.
Clicked on
His
his. What do you mean?
regular
Clicked on his
brother.
brother.
His brother. No. Click on the usernames. The person with the same last name.
I like y'all just guiding me through this. I don't.
Try
don't know.
clicking that button again. That
Why
pulled up
does
all the
everybody
names.
put stupid names? Just use your name.
Ugh, I guess not.
Oh no! Now I like the photo.
Oh no.
This is getting worse. Oh no! Now I followed him.
His twin brother is gonna be so livid. Why is this guy liking a picture for so many years ago? He's gonna blow our cover.
So it is his brother, but okay. So now we just have to determine if it's his twin brother or not. Which I'm gonna.
I don't
get out
think
of here.
so.
Barrett, can you just go through his whole account and just put a heart on every picture?
I don't want to have to do that, but
Can we do a podcast where we just go to the different house guests social medias and we just put comments and
Twin.
messages?
We comment twin on every
every
single one.
twin.
Can we have a night where we do that?
I
It would
guess
be
we
so
could have a night when
fun.
We do that. Yeah. Whatever we want. Whatever we want to do. I don't care. The thumbnails have gone
I
out the
think it would be
window.
fun.
The podcast can just go out.
Going
the
back
window,
to
too.
your Julie Chin days.
Yeah. welcome
Yes,
to
and we
Julie's
had
Chin
so
Big
much
Brother
fun.
Podcast, everybody. Okay. I'm getting back on track. I'm sorry.
Have you seen a film crew anywhere?
You stop.
It worked.
We worked hard to get away from that. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Who do we want to make winner picks? Do I dare ask for winner picks after 2 nights?
I
of premiere?
cannot.
What if you're right?
Leah.
Yeah, Zach's already confirmed his. He's got a lot of money on the line for that. So
Wait,
Yeah,
we have enough.
Zach made a $50 bet.
Wait, we have time to do a draft. A quick draft.
no.
Oh.
I agree, big bro. Highlight reel.
Okay. We can
Just
do
pull up an
we can do a
just
quick
pull up an-
draft, Zach.
just pull up an
God.
Excel.
Pull up an
I don't-
Excel.
I
An
will.
XL. He
We
couldn't
just
even
had
work
to-
I could-
Instagram.
It would be too
We
big
just
for
had
me.
to walk him through an Instagram post.
Okay.
Open an Excel. Go to A1.
A1? You mean like the sauce, Zach? I ain't got
Yeah.
time for that. I don't have it.
Yes, put a little steak sauce on it.
Draft!
Okay,
Exclamation point.
Draft. right.
Exclamation point. Include that or it's not official. Says that.
Okay. So we have 16 house guests to choose from. I'm actually going to make a wheel real quick to determine who gets to pick first. Wheel of names, please. I haven't done this in a while. The wheel of discussion, if you really want to call it that again. Is that what we
Oh
called
my
it?
gosh. Yes.
I love the wheel of discussion.
Actually, yeah, I actually did like that too.
Maybe we can get back to that.
Bring
It
it
ended up
back.
not work. I mean, it ended up being useless because we would just go off on our own tangents anyway, though.
Literally, that's true.
It did help a little bit.
It helped
really
remind
did.
us what we exactly wanted to talk about, though.
That is true too.
All right, who is picking first?
Instagram tutorial with Barrett. Name it that. Maybe.
Oh,
Maybe.
Nick, you get to
Period.
I already know who he's
Period.
picking. I already know who he's picking.
All right, and seconds will be Roxy. Second
Damn it.
pick,
Maybe.
big deal.
This was
Could get
your
crazy.
idea, Zach.
Zach wanted to do the draft, and he's gonna be picking last.
Oh
no!
Hey.
That would have been so funny.
Okay, I hate this. So
How are we doing it? Like me,
A snake?
Roxy,
we can do
Zach.
snake. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. So does anyone want to help me remember everybody's name that is on this cast?
Okay. Yes, I have the cast opened up.
Okay.
Angela, Brooklyn, Cam,
Maybe.
Cedric, Chelsea, Joseph, Kenny, Chemo, Leah, Lisa, Mackenzie, Matt, Quinn, Rubina, Sakor, and Tucker. And Tucker's twin.
Well, there is
And
a
a-
17th house guest.
And Ainsley.
And Ainsley.
And then, yeah. She's still gonna win. I don't know. All right. So wait, let me get this in the order that it's actually gonna go. Nick, you're first, and then it'll be Roxy, and then Zach, and then me. All right. Nick, you're up first. Who are you choosing first in our Big Brother draft extraordinaire?
Sorry, Zach, but she's my winner pick, so I'm thinking Leah.
Leah is off the board. Okay. Roxy, who are you choosing with your first round pick?
Quinn.
Quinn. Good pick. Probably. I don't know. Who are any of these people truly? I'm kind of with Big Bro Info. I saw your tweets, Big Bro Info. If you're still here, I'm just like, we didn't get to see any of these house guests really talk that
No.
much. So it's
Yeah.
like
We really didn't.
Okay, Zach, your first pick.
I'm gonna go with Tucker.
Tucker is off the board. I am going to pick. Ooh, dare I say T-Core with my first pick.
Uh,
All right, and with my second pick, I am going to be going with none other than Mr. Joseph.
No.
Sorry. Okay, Zach, your turn.
I guess I'm gonna have to go with. Oh my gosh, slim pickings.
It's only the second one.
Yeah, I know. No, I'm not picking. No.
Could be funny.
Oh my gosh. This is.
I'm gonna start giving you a timer.
You know what? Let's go with Chemo.
Come.
Damn it.
Nick, your pick?
No, it's my turn.
No.
Oh, yeah,
no,
it is Roxy's.
No, I don't know why I said no. You were clearly right. Stop! You're not off, Roxy.
No, I'm not.
You've got Aaron's friend. You've got
No.
the AI.
The real estate agent.
Oh yeah,
The wide
Hawaiian,
receiver.
The wide receiver killed me. I forgot about that.
Mackenzie.
Mackenzie, it is. Nick, your next pick.
You guys keep taking all the friggin' people I want.
Sorry.
Do you want me
It's
to
okay.
trade you one?
No, it's okay. It's okay. I'm gonna pick Cam.
Cam. That's a really good choice. I think anyone who's gonna win all these physical comps is the safe bet every single time.
Mm-hmm.
All right, your next pick, Nick.
Oh, that's right. I do back to
Picnic.
back. I will. Is this my last one or no?
No, you'll get one more.
I get one more, right? Okay. I will pick Chelsea.
Chelsea. Roxy. Kenny. Pick Kenny.
Mhm.
Kenny.
Rubina.
It's not Rubina. Oh, no, I didn't mean to do that. That's my bad. Zach, you're up again.
You know what? I am gonna go with Angela.
Angela off the board.
Angela
Sleeper
from
pick.
BB20.
Yeah, yeah, not this season. Let's not be ridiculous. I am going to go with
Kenny.
for some reason I'm hearing Kenny.
Kenny.
I think you are.
Why am I thinking Kenny so hard right now? Matt. I'm gonna go Matt. Don't exactly love this pick, but I feel like he's
Matt also
go.
from last season.
Yeah. Oh, I've got a good chance. Surely I won't blow it. All right. This really is tough now. I guess I'm gonna go Cedric.
Ooh.
Not me with 3 men on my team. Whoops.
Wow.
Sorry. Zach.
Okay, I can go with the cannibal or the police officer.
The cannibal or the police.
The celebrity
We're
chef that,
Aaron's friends.
that cooks celebrities.
The cannibal, the cop, and
Um,
Lisa.
All right, heads, Lisa, tails, Kenny.
You're just avoiding Brooklyn entirely.
Right?
Okay, let's go.
The
Maybe
Wheel of
when
Names
Zach
is
said
also
there's
here.
plenty of time to do a draft.
I'm gonna start counting down via the
the
font
crap.
up here. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Kenny.
I cannot believe you just picked Kenny.
I thought I was gonna get stuck with him, so I'm really glad you did.
I feel like Lisa is gonna somehow get screwed this week.
Maybe so. It could happen. I don't believe in Lisa, but I also don't not believe. Lisa's
He's
just
not
kinda there.
real.
Yeah,
don't
Lisa's
believe in
also. You can't spell Lisa without AI either. So, as far as we know, she is also suspicious. Well, we already know she's suspicious. We talked about it. Roxy, who are you picking?
Lisa.
Okay. The last pick of this draft is Brooklyn.
I'll take it. Honestly, I didn't pick her. Okay, I'll take her too. Thanks. I didn't pick her because I was like, no one's gonna pick her. So that worked out in my favor. Thanks,
Okay.
guys.
And
Well,
if she says some words on feeds, then what?
She's not.
Yeah, she's not. But not that we would be able to go back and see that anyway.
Exactly. I would just say I don't know what you're talking about.
These are some good teams we got here. I wonder how people feel about our first round picks, like our top 4 over here. It's hard to know. Until those feeds come on tonight, it's really going to be hard to know.
You mean tomorrow?
Tomorrow, whenever they come on, they might just cancel them at this point and be like, never mind, actually, we're good.
They're like, they don't make a big deal. They're not making a big deal about being able to play him back, so we may as well take him away in general.
Yeah. I didn't think we would be able to do a draft. That was cool. Thanks for the...
I had to bully you into doing it.
Yeah, you made me open up a Google Sheet. Are you kidding me? To do this, I had to open up Instagram on the web and a Google Sheets. What are we doing? This feels like work right now. No
These
one
are
should have to open
teams.
up Instagram on Google Chrome. That's just offensive.
Yeah.
Okay. Anything else we want to talk about now that we've accomplished our draft and our thoughts on the first 2 premiere nights?
Ara said that my team's going to go the furthest.
Wow.
Just saying.
Yep.
Good, because I put little to no thought into it.
Isn't that how didn't you win the draft in BB22 or something? And you didn't really put any
Me?
picks. Yeah.
I won? I didn't even know.
Yeah, I think you won 20. Or All-Stars 2, maybe. I don't know.
Well, when you win as much as I do, it's hard to remember all of the wins.
Yeah, but did anyone actually win with All Stars 2? I mean,
No, we definitely all collectively lost. that
Yeah.
game. Good
I don't
for
even
Cody,
remember
but
who
we all
played.
lost.
the best,
Oh, Cody.
the person who has stayed in the house the longest, and
You think
also has won 2 different games.
I picked Cody?
You probably did.
Oh,
probably
Derek's best
ended up
friend.
with
Of course,
Cody.
I'm going to pick him.
That was verbatim
No.
what you said, if I remember correctly.
See,
in 2020.
no, it is not. This is where you're wrong. I have mad respect for Derek and his gameplay, but I don't think Cody. There's a billion of him. Just saying. I don't hate
There's
the guy.
actually
I'm just
only
saying.
2 of him, Polly and Cody.
No, Polly's Polly, and I don't care for him at all on Big Brother.
I gotta say, I watched for the first time the first season of X on the Beach with Polly on it. An atrocious show. I'm so sorry. Like that show.
Stop! It's so good.
It is so bad that it is good. Nick,
Yes.
I'm sorry. This is pivoting now into X on the Beach. What is so interesting about that season in particular is that like you just feel how dirty that house is getting throughout the entire season, and like towards the end, because they're just partying every night.
Yeah,
And
it's like a
by
frat
the time
house.
you get to like the 5th or 6th episode, you're just seeing how disheveled people are, and like they're getting in fights, and that I can't remember who it was, but they spit on someone across like the ledge in the living room and everything during that one fight. But every time they get into a fight, you just in the background see all these bunk beds, and these people are just passed out in the bed, like they're not having fun. They're just drinking for 3 weeks straight and like getting into fights.
Yeah, it's an
all day.
MTV show.
And it was raining at every single like ceremony that they had. And it just looked like a disaster. And I needed to point that out because I've never talked about X on the Beach really.
I will say though,
really good.
Polly did make season 18 very entertaining.
I mean, I do think about the apron and the waving of the flag quite often.
I like
Or the fight at
Polly
the
now.
jury house.
Oh yeah, one of the best jury.
You
house
even
fights
like
there
him.
was.
You even like him if he and her are broken up.
maybe so.
This is who you lay with. An iconic line.
That was an iconic line.
This is the man that you lay with.
That was good.
Don't talk
Wait,
about
you
my
have-
daughter.
You have the hots for Polly?
Okay, we're gonna put me on the spot like that. Yeah.
I can pull up Islands. I can pull up Islands.
I mean,
if you want to
he's
see.
cute.
He
He's
is.
cute.
And he's
Do you
like
do you like Cara Maria?
I'm obsessed with Cara Maria. That's my
Me
girl.
too. I love her.
I really love her.
Previously on Our Reality, Nick has some questionable taste in men.
All right. here
Who
we
will
go.
he stand next? Monty, Polly,
Well, let's see
or
what Tucker
Brett?
gets into this season.
Find out who Nick stands and if they'll be more problematic than the next.
I didn't get
Probably.
to play that music for you, Zay. I'm sorry. You had your moment though,
No,
but
you're good.
it works for Islands in the stream too. Okay, everybody. Thank you so much for watching us tonight. We went a whole hour shorter than just our cast assessment podcast, which I think is progress. So we're into it. Big Brother 26. It's here, and we literally have no choice but to view it for 90 days. So we're going to do it together, and it's going to be a fun mess, I can assure you. So if you want to keep up with us as we continue through this journey of Big Brother 26 together, you can do so by watching us after every eviction. Every Thursday is kind of our plans of what we did last year, and I think that's what we're going to do this year. You can also follow us on X. It's the first time I really said X instead of the other name for the first time.
No, Twitter. I can't.
Yeah. I'm at Spicy Bear. Nick is at the Nick City. Roxy's at Roxy_Hotman. And Zach is at the Zach Perez. Feel free. Oh, this one has words. I picked a different version. This is going to be confusing. I need to fix that.
Is this going to be copyrighted?
I don't know. Maybe so. We'll figure.
How
that
will
out
we make
later,
money
too.
now?
No. So yeah, come join us every week if you want to, and you can also listen to us instead of watching us on Spotify, Apple Podcasts. We're on both of those if you want to check us out as well. And in the meantime, let's just get ready for some feeds. It's gonna be great. I think once those eventually do come on and we can't rewind or anything, but we'll figure it out. We're gonna figure it all out together. Again, everyone in chat, thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for talking to us, giving your predictions, all of your thoughts. I love it every single time. Thank you, Roxy, for crocheting a beautiful. What did you get today?
I'm making a beanie,
Oh, okay.
like a hat.
Into Core's honor.
Yes. My number one draft.
Just my
pick,
hyperfixation.
T-Core. Okay. Anything else we want to say before we go? Before Zach says his thing?
No.
All right. Zach,
Love one
say-
another. Stay with us.
Let's say the other thing though.
Yeah. Perception is reality. Our reality.
Good night, everybody.
Stay with us.
What are these words?